morning. Now, the company in charge of promoting London's West End is calling for an overhaul of the area's main shopping streets. The new West End company wants traffic-free Sundays and reduction to the number of buses using Oxford Street. Well, our reporter Jonathan Savage is on Oxford Street for us this morning. Good morning, Jonathan.
Good morning.
So could you tell us what the plans are, please?
Yeah, more people should equal more money for the West End shops and businesses, and the new West End company is the organisation which represents businesses here in Oxford Street. We're actually standing in Selfridges at the moment, as well as Bond Street and Regent Street. And because there's been such great success with traffic-free days, particularly in the run-up to Christmas, in fact they say £300 million more has been spent in this area, they've got a 5-year plan which they think will increase the amount of money spent in the shops and businesses in this area. I'm with the Chief Executive of the new West End company, Richard Dickinson. Richard, how bad is the West End suffering badly as a result of the other shopping centres, and is this why you're doing this?
Well, good morning. The West End is doing very well after the Olympics, and we're very pleased with the amount of shoppers. But we think that this great set of streets deserves better, and we're launching a plan this morning to improve the promotion of the West End, make it cleaner and safer, more welcoming, but crucially looking at things like less traffic in the main streets and the surrounding areas to make it a better place to shop.
And for example, as far as less traffic is concerned, you particularly want fewer buses?
Yeah, we think now is the time, as we enjoy the Olympic legacy and look forward to Crossrail, to really start a big conversation around traffic. You know, we don't have to be slaves to the motor vehicle in the centre of the world's best city. And I think we need a load of solutions, and we're starting to look at those now, to reduce all sorts of traffic, buses particularly, but also delivery vehicles, taxis and so forth.
So what big changes can people expect in the next 5 years?
I think we are really looking at the opportunity to create a sea change in the West End. I think it's about 50% less traffic, spaces for people, more breakout spaces to enjoy while you're shopping, more, as we say, oasis spaces, and a great welcome. You know, we're looking to be the most digitally connected destination in the world, giving our shoppers and our visitors all the information they need at their fingertips and on their mobile phones immediately as soon as they come into the West End.
Excuse me for asking something a bit crazy, but what is an oasis stop?
Well, that's shorthand for a sort of small green space that is a nice place to be and to relax while you're shopping. And we've got plans for 10 of those spaces to be delivered over the next 5 years. Well, they're typically either underused spaces that we've got at the moment, like Cavendish Square or Hanover Square, or they're sort of small spaces around the edge or the junctions of streets. So if you take the traffic out, then it becomes a much easier place to relax and to enjoy.
And we did speak earlier to somebody who's also campaigning, in fact, for almost a complete pedestrianisation of Oxford Street. You know, we still all go up and down Oxford Street, but I do tend to hop on and off a bus because it is a blinking long way from Marble Arch to Tottenham Court Road. Isn't there a danger that if people don't have that kind of convenient hop-on, hop-off thing, that people will stop going there and start going again to Westfield and Bluewater?
Yeah, no, that's a very good point, and we're not sort of advocating a mass pedestrianisation of the whole of the centre of London, because we recognise that, but what we're saying is there are a range of solutions which will improve the environment for shoppers and our visitors, and for business and for residents, but also make it easy to go around. So perhaps it's a shuttle bus, or perhaps it's part of the place is pedestrianised. And we'll look at all those options going forward. The important thing is this plan is a 25 million commitment from retailers working closely with the authorities and the Mayor's office to really create change and deliver a new West End.
Thank you for joining us this morning. That was Richard Dickinson there from the new West End company, their Chief Executive, in fact, talking to us and to Jonathan Savage live from Oxford Street this morning.